probably the hardest workout I've done in a long time. This lady with the noodles pissing me off. She was just standing there taking up space.
So let me explain this situation with the pool noodle lady. This lady, to be exact. For the first 10 minutes of my swimming session, she was pissing me off, and a couple others as well. So at this LA Fitness, they have specific lanes for specific reasons. So 4 of these lanes are for lap swimming. So you're swimming back and forth. And then the lap to my left is for pool walkers. So that's where everyone who is walking like the pool noodle lady is supposed to be. So as you can see in the beginning of this clip, this is what she's been doing the entire time. She walks halfway the lane and then she turns around and walks back with the pool noodle. And as you can see at the end of the lane, there's about 3 of us waiting for this lady to finish because she's just in the way, and 2 of us are swimming laps and then another one is just a floater, which is fine. But this pool noodle lady is literally taking up more than half of the lane with her noodle, and 2 of us are trying to get our laps in, and we just have to wait for her to finish walking the entire lane.
Bro, they're literally just talking, like just wasting space when they could be in the lane next to me. Am I dark? I can't tell. Another swim session down. Not really too happy about that one. Mainly because I just felt super tired today in the pool. I felt like I was working a lot more to kick, and then I was also running out of breath. And also everything that I learned on Friday, I feel like I kind of forgot already over the weekend, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, we're gonna sign up for swim classes like next week or some BS like that, because the swimming is just not doing well today. It feels like I'm definitely doing something wrong, so that's why I'm like way more tired, because honestly yesterday and this morning my body felt fine, but today my legs felt like it was doing overtime in the pool, and I just couldn't catch my breath in between sets either. So we're probably gonna go home, check out those swim classes that they're offering at La Fitness, see the earliest class that they have that I could attend for the group sessions. So yeah, that's the plan for this week. We still got 2 more swim sessions to do, so hopefully those will be a lot better than today. I just want to know what I'm doing wrong and just keep improving. Now we're going home. It's Monday. We're trying to take it light. I'm gonna try and look at my videos to see what I was possibly doing wrong or what just looks different from last week. Like even now I'm just tired, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired in general. Don't know. I don't know. Morning. It's Tuesday and we're on a 4.5 mile run again. This one's to test out my hamstring, and we're on mile 2 right now, and the legs are feeling good, but then it's usually at the end of mile 2 or mile 3 where I start to feel my hamstring. So if I start to feel that again, I'm just gonna completely stop running. So far leg is feeling good, the pace is feeling good, it's just hot again. We'll see how we feel at the end of this mile, because if anything we'll just stop and go home. I'm feeling extra tired today. My legs are feeling sore from yesterday's workout, so just trying to take it easy, make it a full recovery run. We made the decision to stop at 5K. We're at 2.7 miles. I'm starting to get out of breath, but I'm starting to feel a pull on my hamstring, so we're gonna stop at 5K. This is kind of annoying. I really want to do the 4.5 miles, but this thing is just bothering me and I don't want to push it too much. All right, 5K done. Had to stop early. This was supposed to be a 4.5 mile run, and it was supposed to be easy. And what felt easy in the first 2 miles, after the second mile, that's when things started to implode, I guess. And yeah, my body just started to feel super tired, and I started to feel a tug on my hamstring. So we just decided to finish the 5K instead of finishing the full 4 miles because we don't want to push my hamstring too much. It is Wednesday. I gotta wear a hat so you don't see my morning hair. We have a 1 hour bike ride, but I'm gonna split it up into 30 to 40 minute bike rides, mainly because I'm gonna bike from my place all the way to LIC Piers, and LIC Piers right now it's saying it's a 45-minute bike ride, but I'm pretty sure that's because of rush hour traffic. I'm gonna leave a little bit later. It's almost an 8-mile bike ride going there, and then it's gonna be another 8-mile bike ride going back, but then I'm gonna stop at LIC Pier to eat lunch and just chill and yeah, and just enjoy the views and enjoy my time there. And then after lunch I'll go back home and yeah, just continue with my day. So overall it's gonna be like an hour and a half-ish bike ride, and overall it's gonna be 16 miles. So yeah, really excited but really nervous because this is my first ever full bike ride with a bike. So I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous because there's hills that I'm gonna face that I might have to clip off of, and I don't know if I'll be able to clip back on. So we'll see how we do with that. I'm just gonna be extra cautious. There's a lot of headwind right now, so there's so much resistance. Even going uphill, it's even worse. Gorgeous day.
Lap 1, 35.29.
My legs feel great. We got 2 miles to go, but they actually made a bike lane just for bikers, which is nice. So yeah, almost there. Just a couple miles to go. Woo! Made it. Made it. There was a couple tough hills, but we made it. There was one time where we almost fell, but it is what it is. And it was literally at a stoplight because I turned my wheel to the right, so then my bike started falling to the right, but I took out my left foot. So yeah, it was a close call, but we saved ourselves. But we made it. 7 miles later. There are a couple of tough hills, but we pushed through and we were able to clip on actually smoothly. But yeah, now it's time to eat lunch and just enjoy. All right, so the meal for today, I've already started eating, is pork tonkatsu that I made last night with some rice to get them carbs up, and then also made some tonkatsu sauce last night as well. It's mixed with it's only mixed with ketchup, soy sauce, and sugar, but it's really good and easy to make. In this Cadence bottle we have some mango juice. It's full of carbs, so yeah. Forgot to bring utensils, so I might have to eat with my fingers, which is kind of gross, but it is what it is. Hello, I forgot utensils. What am I doing? Got lost, but we found our way back. But now I'm just scared to cross this. Trying on a jersey. Is this a little too tight? I don't know. What y'all think? It's nice though, but I don't know if it's supposed to be this tight. Final 2 laps, and we're done. I could never be more happy to be finished with the workout. Another swim session done. It is Thursday, and the first half of the swim session, I was not feeling good, mainly because I couldn't get my stroke right. I was trying to do the proper kick again, and I was kind of getting it, but then I was moving a lot slower, which meant my breathing became more inconsistent, and I was starting to get tired. So yeah, I just went back to sticking what I know, mainly because I got a class coming up on Saturday. Yeah, the second half, I think I was able to figure something out, because towards the end of my workout, I started to not be as tired, which is kind of weird because I already did 700 meters of swimming. For my last rep, I did 25 meters, and then I took a 15-second break just to get water out of my nose and then go back. And yeah, that felt pretty good. Of course, I was tired at the end, but being able to do that is kind of reassuring. I was getting worried that I wasn't really improving with my swimming, and my stamina wasn't really getting anywhere, but then I was able to figure out more of my head with the breathing. I felt like I wasn't really forcing my head out the water this time to get some air. I was really just trying to turn my head and point my chin towards my shoulder more, so that my mouth can get out of the water instead of having my whole head come out of the water. Yeah, I feel like there's improvements with my breathing. I feel like there's been improvements with my arms. It's literally just my legs now, which obviously is a big part of swimming. So hoping that could be fixed in my class for the next month. And yeah, I'm going home now. I'm not gonna do any strength training today. I'm just gonna go home. Tomorrow, I'm gonna see how my hamstrings feel, but tomorrow is my second brick session of this entire block. I missed the bus, damn it. So we'll see how my hamstring is feeling tomorrow morning, and then depending on how they feel depends on whether I'm gonna bike and run or just bike alone. So yeah. Oh yeah, got something from New York Road Runners. Congratulations on your RBC Brooklyn half finish. And then, pow. We got the RBC Virtual Brooklyn half. It says virtual racing. Very cool. Very cool medal. So yeah, if you didn't know, I ran the virtual half, and I signed up for the medal tier, so I paid for this. So that kind of forced me to do the half marathon, because I refuse to run any kind of race now without receiving a medal or something to just show for it. So yeah, hopefully we can add the IRONMAN 70.3 next to this one. Morning, it's Friday, and we have a break session today. So today is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be a 90-minute bike ride into a 4.5-mile run, which I'm going to be a little bit cautious about, mainly because I woke up with my left hamstring still feeling a little bit sore, like the tiniest bit. So yeah, I'm going to be cautious on that. If I feel any discomfort again on my left hamstring, I'm pretty much going to stop running and probably just walk home. But we'll see. Last week, I felt really good off the bike heading into the run. So hopefully we can feel the same thing today, even though we are riding 15 minutes longer than we did last week. So we will see how my legs feel afterwards. But yeah, I think we're gonna go pretty slow today for the run. Just gonna keep it easy on the hamstring and the legs. Yeah, Today is also my first ever vlog came out right now on YouTube. So if you haven't watched that, go click off and click on the other vlog. We got 3 gels today. We got the Tri-Berry GU, 2 Tri-Berry GUs, and then we also got the Strawberry Kiwi GU, and then we also got Energy Chews. I know this isn't everyone's favorite gel so far, but this is the first gel I've ever tried when I was training for a half marathon. So if you have any other recommendations, just let me know down below. But yeah, we're gonna go hit the bike soon, and after that, go for the run. It's gonna be a hot day today, so hopefully it'll be okay. That's disgusting. Immediate thoughts now that I'm running is that my legs are actually heavy. So I don't know if I'll be picking up the pace at all, but I'm a little concerned for my hamstring now because I kind of feel it right now. But yeah, we're just gonna monitor it for the first 2 miles, and then if it seems like it can't go, then we're just gonna stop at another 5K, which is kind of annoying because I want to do more than a 5K, but if my hamstring doesn't allow it, then it doesn't allow it. But it's also a hot day. Yeah, my legs are feeling heavy right now, but we got our juice, so that's a plus. Hopefully we can do these 4 miles without any pain. Cadence. All right, we're on mile 3. And the hamstring's feeling good. So we're gonna finish this out or until we start feeling my hamstring. So really happy with that. Bro, I'm so exhausted. This heat is taking the life out of me right now. But we're on our last mile. We're just gonna suffer through it. Legs feel fine. It's just my lungs are out of breath. So yeah. Whew. Four and a half miles done. Oh, that was probably, wow. Okay, that was probably the hardest workout I've done in a long time, especially with the heat. The heat was playing a big factor. I felt a little lightheaded during the run, and I think that's because of the heat. I feel like I fueled correctly. My legs had energy. My whole body had energy. It's just the heat is making it harder to breathe and have a smoother breath. And with the heat, it's also just sucking out the energy. So yeah, that was a tough one. Mentally, I feel exhausted, but in terms of the body, with my hamstrings, like my hamstrings did not feel tight at all during the entire run. There wasn't a point where I had to stop because of my hamstrings. So really happy with that. That's a huge progress within my training, but not gonna get too ahead of myself. Next week, we're still gonna do the same thing where we keep a consistent pace and also just get acclimated to the heat, because the heat, if this is how summer's gonna go, we're gonna have a bad time during summer, because the heat right now is no joke. Really happy with that workout. I was able to tough it out. My mentality going into a workout like this is that I'm gonna feel the same type of exhaustion during the Ironman. So if I can't do this, then I won't be able to finish the Ironman. This is pretty much week 2 done. We got our swimming class tomorrow, but that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'll be able to film there. I don't know. I might not feel too comfortable filming other people, especially if it's a class, especially if there's a teacher there as well. So we'll see. I might ask the teacher, see what he says, and then yeah, that's week 2 done. You'll see me in the swim if I'm able to record, but if not, then this is gonna suck so bad. All right, bye. Juice helped a lot. Alright, we are going home from the gym, or not from the gym, we're going home from the swimming session. I feel like that was a productive first class. It was a little weird at first. Some of the people in the class came a little late, and for the first maybe 5 to 10 minutes, it was just me and this other lady. So there was just two of us in the class. And then while me and the other lady were warming up, that's when 5 others showed up. And so while me and the other lady were warming up already, the other 5 started to do things that we did maybe like 2 minutes ago. And that went on for the entire class. We were pretty much split up into maybe like 3 to 4 groups, where one group was doing a different thing, and then another guy was doing another thing, and then me and this lady were probably like 3 steps ahead. So yeah, his focus was split up into different groups. So yeah, it was a little weird, but it was pretty productive still, mainly because I was able to learn kind of how to kick. It's just, yeah, we didn't spend as much time as I would hope with everything. Yeah, the hour went by pretty quick. We did freestyle first, and then we hit backstroke, and then we ended it with a butterfly. And the butterfly surprisingly is my best one. Overall, my body is feeling good too. My legs and my hamstrings don't feel tight, so that's pretty nice to know, because I'm coming from a brick session. So yeah, really happy with how my body is feeling right now. And then for the rest of today and tomorrow, we're pretty much gonna rest up my body for the next coming week, and every week we're just gonna build up our endurance, and we're gonna push ourselves a little bit more than the last week in terms of distance and effort. So yeah, we'll see. This guy's a flipping idiot. Yeah, now we're going home and just gonna rest up for the rest of the weekend. Yeah. Okay, bye. I don't know, this is awkward. All right, well, that marks the end of this vlog. If you enjoyed this vlog, give it a like and subscribe. I'm really enjoying filming these vlogs and editing these vlogs. While I'm editing, I get to rewatch the entire process, and it kind of helps me remember what I did in the previous week, and kind of just enjoy the process of just training for this whole thing. I feel like while I'm in the middle of training, I kind of get lost in the training, and I kind of forget to just enjoy the entire process. So being able to edit and look back on these videos really helped me enjoy the process and just remember where I was last week, and just kind of compare and see how much I've improved in the week that I'm currently in. So yeah, I just hope that you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. And if you are, then subscribe, because I'm gonna keep trying to post these weekly vlogs. It was kind of a rough start with the week because those people were just in the way, but yeah, things got a lot better. There was a day where I was at the pool, and it was just me and 3 other people, and we all had a lane to ourselves, which is beautiful. And yeah, just towards the end of the week, our brick session couldn't have gone more perfect besides the weather. Once again, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm really enjoying making these videos, making these shorts, making everything, and just logging my process. So I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace.